cursed to live a life stuck between man and monster. Dinosaur Man is a stranger in a strange land filled with danger and excitement. Fighting the beast within to become a hero is no easy task. Joining him on his quest is Spaz, a cute and cunning cat person, and the beautiful Telexis, a warrior slave girl with a troubled story of her own. A cavalcade of odd, alluring, and downright evil characters awaits our heroes. Read the webtoon today on these fine platforms. You and your kids will love it.
Educated guess, I'd say that man is alive.
The lords of the underworld await. You will clash steel upon bone, blood upon rotten flesh, and fill this void with light. You must answer this call, Husk. You will be the one that will finally kill them dead.
Come with me, see what I see. The terrible worlds that lie between. The realm observed and the realms unseen, where the dark things live while you dream. Unconditional Shove, the new horror sci-fi graphic novel anthology series. Featuring 2 stories and over 80 pages of compelling, action-packed, terrifying fun. Unconditional Shove Volume 1. A graphic novel for all you lovers of the strange, macabre, and creepy things that we all know exist in the shadows of our universe. Unconditional Shove, back in today on Indiegogo.
The brave hero conquers the diabolical villain and rescues the damsel in distress. But this is real life, and in real life,
Stories don't always have happy endings. Frog G, the story of a man turned into a frog by a voodoo priestess sent on a mission to kill a god by death itself. Now our hero must roam the underworld to regain his humanity and win back the woman he loves.
Swift, fearless, deadly. These are the men of the Military Assistance Command. They do the jobs the others don't dare to. Trained in the lethal arts. You'll never see them coming. But if you're lucky, you might just hear them rocking. Now, to regain their freedom, they have to take out the assassin clan that made them the Rock and Roll Ninja. Get your copy today.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. Hey, everybody. Doing a little bit of something different. I was here drawing. Might as well stream. Get some content out of it. Working on Procreate. On this little picture here. I did this picture of Robin Hood. And I did it traditionally, but I wanted to make some changes and do some, and I'm just making it a little bit better and maybe color it. And I wanted to color it digitally. And I was like, well, why don't I mess around and let's see if we could make it a little bit better. So I'm going with this brown. This is a 6B brush. I'm Procreate 6B pencil brush. And I'm really liking the way it looks. I started doing this on Berserker, on my Berserker art, and I really was liking the way it was looking. So I'm doing some more experimental stuff using this brush. Maybe going for a little bit of a different type of style. I think this brush kind of looks a little bit rougher, but I think it's more playful too. And unfortunately, because I'm sharing the screen of the iPad, I can't play music, so it might be a little bit quiet, unfortunately. I'm just trying to work some little leaves here. I was doing some colors on it, trying to do something like more akin to like a Disney style, but I was just failing horribly, so I was kind of disappointed. Hey, Hockey got to pick up the kiddos. No problem, buddy. No problem, man. Don't worry about it. He was like, you should set one up because I just missed topic lists. And if you haven't seen topic list, that's on Jason Bascom's channel and also Death Metal Heroes channel, Luke's channel. They alternate. Real cool show. It's a drawing show with no topic. And you just kind of like shoot the breeze. Real fun to be on. And I was hanging out with the wife, and then she passed out while we were watching comedy specials. And I was working on this, but it's actually kind of a surprise for her. So I was kind of like not letting her see it while I was working on it. And we were watching, shows together. And then I was like, let me go see what's going on. And just came in at the end of topic list. And I was like, I'm still drawing. So let's see what we can do. And we get some extra content or something. Work's been pretty crazy, so it's been tough for me to stream more than the normally scheduled program. See, this pencil brush just feels so good. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little brush line here. And we're going to get a nice little separation. And I think I want to put some little tree trunks here. I think that really look cool. Unhinged said, I'm surprised Hockey isn't on. He had to go pick up one of his 20 kids, Jason. But I did put the link if you want to hang out too. I know you guys just wrapped up. I was watching shows with the wife and stuff, and she fell asleep, and I was like, oh, I'm off the hook. And you guys just wrapped up, so I just missed you guys. And I figured I was drawing anyway, so what the hey? And we're doing a little bit digital, which I'm really having a good time rediscovering. I think what I'm really liking is doing the roughs in traditional and then doing being able to change it in digital is kind of nice, but I feel like still getting that that practice with traditional, man, because traditional is the heart and soul of art, man. You don't want to never lose that kind of stuff, unless you're like, I don't know, even warm up. I think you should just go traditional. All right, so here's where I can change. I could change this. Let me change my eraser here because that is no bueno. Black Hat, what is up? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming in, man. Just doing some late night drawing. The real show, what I usually do is every Wednesday is the one I do every week. The art department, we just hang out, we draw and stuff. I don't like the way this is looking. A little bit too straight. It got to be a little bit more. There we go. Let's give some variation. And that's when I usually do my stream every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern. But I was up and I was drawing. I just missed topicless. So I'm trying to create my own fun over here. I think we do. We're going to end this here by Nottingham. Well, I did this in traditional and just want to update, make some good changes on it. Yep, what's up? What is up, my man? Unfortunately, I'm sharing the screen. I guess the only way I can kind of share this, what I'm working on right now. So, fortunately, I can't put any freaking music on. So, it's going to be kind of a quiet one. I was trying to I'm experimenting with brown just to kind of give the lines a softer look, and we'll see how it goes from there. It's probably gonna creep up with the perspective. It's not perfect, but you know, whatever. YouTube library stuff is playable. Yeah, I just can't play it. I have no way of playing it right now. That's the problem. Where's Hockey? He went to go pick up his kiddos, or one of them. My wife fell asleep and I was working on this because we were watching TV in the bed. Then she passed out. And then I started doing all these little ticks with it, like this little tap, 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 tap. And she's like, I'm going to murder you. I was like, I think it's time for me to leave. Let me see what's going on. Like and share. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. I always share your guys' stuff out too, just if I get one or two, views or somebody didn't know you guys were on, it always helps out. So I always try and share my homie stuff. And there we go. There's our tree line. Ho ho ho. Not too shabby. And then let's do this thing here. This little path leading to Robin Hood. Yep. Too much. There we go. I'm liking this pencil brush. I think it looks sharp. Real fun to use. I usually like to go pass over stuff sometimes, like more than once. So it actually fits me pretty well. I don't know if I should keep this wonky looking bush. Yeah, we'll keep the bush. We'll keep it. Maybe we can improve it upon it. Maybe. Mm. And it's nice because I get to like keep or get rid of what I don't want. Thanks, Black Hat. I think when I did it, I actually did like a horizon line and stuff. I appreciate it, man. I was trying to do like colors. Like, yeah, let me show you what I was working on. So I was trying to I did them. So I did the tree and Robin Hood and this bush and other stuff in the foreground that's closest. I was outlining it, and then I wasn't gonna outline the bush, the top half of the tree in the back, and then the castle and all that stuff. So I was like messing around with different brushes, and let's see if I could show it. Background colors. Those were my bushes. That was my I didn't color Robin Hood yet. That's the castle, and then this is the sky. And that's what I had like colored. Not outlining it with the lines. So forget about the lines for this back half of stuff. And it just looks so cheesy. It looks so it looked like doo-doo. I was like, oh, I could see it in my head. I just couldn't execute. And I spent hours hours fiddly farting around with that. So I think I'm just gonna align it and then just do single colors on it. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We'll just do that. I think it'll look better. I mean, it looked better probably the other way. I just can't pull it off. I grew up watching this Disney's Robin Hood, and it's actually my wife's favorite Disney movie. And we at least watch it once a year, and it's so good. Sometimes the stuff you take for granted, you're like, oh yeah, it's a kids movie, and then you go back, it's like this is better than anything Hollywood's put out, and wow. The highest compliment I can give stuff now is like, it felt like I was watching a movie, like a real movie. Plus, the soundtrack on this movie is very good. But I do like be able to like grab something that I'm kind of like not too happy with, and then tweak it out, pretty much redraw it and tweak it out digitally. It's pretty fun. It's almost like you kind of get more mileage out of your art. And we got a guest in the back. Hockey's coming too. Hey, Jason, what's up, bud?
What on, man?
I just
Impromptu stream, huh?
missed it.
Had an impromptu stream.
Yeah. So you guys drawing. I was like, what's going on?
I didn't catch that.
Well, I saw you guys drawing, and I was drawing the whole time. I want to draw too.
Well, what did you just join? See it later? Because going a while.
Yeah, no, it was I was watching shows with my wife, and then she fell asleep.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
I was drawing the whole time, but I was like, let me see what the boys are up to.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
It usually is, man. Oh, well,
Yeah, there's a couple that are a little hit and miss. Especially when hockey just dips out.
Yeah, I was finished my drawing. I had to go.
Whatever. You didn't even let me show whatever you were doing. You just
It was
left.
rubbish anyway.
No, it wasn't. I liked it.
No, it was terrible.
I liked the checkered pattern you had going on. I liked it.
I didn't. I didn't like it. So.
All right. Well, it was good.
I hear you, man. Sometimes you don't feel it. Maybe look at it next week. And you'd be like, this wasn't too bad. I do that all the time.
I think his excuse is rubbish.
Rubbish.
Oh, you'll be on J-Bots and show what you got. That's fine.
No, I'm not going to show it.
Uh-huh.
It's terrible.
You're going to show everything.
What were you working on, Hockey?
I was doing Barbie because everyone loves Barbie.
No kidding, man. It's like, dude.
Hey, it's for the people who it's made for. They like it. It's fine.
It's fine, but I don't know. I guess people like dissecting the movie too, or whatever. But I'm just like,
Yeah.
get off my timeline, man. I'm sick of it.
Exactly. It's like I said, some people they're digging way too deep into things sometimes. It's like just let it be. It's not. It's a dumb Barbie movie.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm not on X all that often, so.
Yeah, why is it X now?
I don't know why he changed it. I don't know if it's a placeholder. Like maybe it's just a copyright placeholder or something, so that way he can. But then again, he has SpaceX, so that could just be like his thing. I don't know, man. But everyone's still going to call it Twitter for a long time. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's still called Twitter on Twitter. Like it's just got a new logo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whenever I open up like my browsers, it says X and it doesn't say Twitter underneath it. It just says I don't know. I can't even read it, but yeah, on my phone, it's still the bird and it says Twitter.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
have a feeling this has happened before though, so I'm just.
yeah. I don't know what made that decision. It's something I'd have to look up and investigate if I actually cared to.
Yeah.
I just think of like the X-Men '90s cartoon song. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, boy.
I just think, yeah, because he is Space X. I just think the X thing is just his thing.
He's just having some fun.
I mean, he's not Gen X, so I don't know why. But
he's extreme.
He likes Mountain Dew. Isn't he like
he's
60?
the right age for Gen X, wouldn't he?
Isn't he like 60?
I don't know.
Is he?
I don't know, Hockey. I don't keep track of Elon Musk's age.
Let me call him and ask him.
Elon, you went to his birthday party.
Is Elon Musket Gen X?
It's Elon Musk. Hell.
We were 20. We were named Gen X. Author, somebody. Founder of the. That's not what I asked. Why was it give me this guy? Okay, well then, how old is Elon? Hold on. I looked up another thing. Elon Muskrat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 52. So yeah, he's Gen X.
Okay, he ain't that old.
Yeah, maybe I thought he was in his 60s. So yeah, maybe that's why he has the X thing.
There we go. We've solved it.
Yep, we're like Batman.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, we're like Batman. We're detectives.
Detectives.
We're detectives. Who's that?
That was my phone.
He's watching Seinfeld. Bing bong, bing bong.
Where did I name it? I name it. Where'd it go? I gotta find it so I could post the weird drawing on Twitter. It was okay. Plagle really liked it more than what I did.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
cool.
Really liked that one. It was okay.
It's always nice when a fellow artist is like, dude, like, let me have that.
I
think
he's just being nice.
The cover for Visions is sick, dude.
Dude, that's insanely good. That's their best work.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm very proud of our boys.
So is that like the CG magazine, or what is that? Because I'm not even sure what Visions is.
Visions is Malin's thing. It's kind of like a little bit like the swimsuit editions of like Image and stuff like that. Like it goes along those lines. The first one was draw Lilith like in a sexy pose, like bathing suit sexy pose. This one is draw your character in a draw your protagonist, your female protagonist. Or protagonist in general in alluring poses and seductive ways. Yeah, so it's just it's like the bathing suit stuff back in the day. It's the cheesecake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
dude, I want that as a poster, dude.
Yeah, I think it's so good.
Yeah.
I have a female character. My main character is female.
Hockey. First off, your book wasn't even announced whenever they did that. All right. Second of all, I wasn't asked, and I have three campaigns now.
Just send it. Just do it and send it to him.
You could do that.
Yeah,
you really could. Whether or not he'll use it and pay you, I don't know. I mean, if he likes it
doesn't hurt. I mean, if you're drawing it anyway.
Oh my God.
It's only my own.
I think he gets kind of a bad rep sometimes. I like me.
It's when you're like, hey, are you putting this on Kickstarter, Malin?
Oh, jeez.
I'll go back. When does it go on Kickstarter? Yeah.
Terrible. I just won't from.
Yeah, people like him. I bet God like it.
I like
So I got it.
I mean, he has his moments, but overall, I like Malin.
Yeah.
you, Hockey?
Hey man,
I don't
Malin
mind.
doesn't have a CG bear. Does it have a hockey bear, bro? So I don't know.
I don't think I have a Hockey Bear.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it might be my next bed tomorrow.
I don't know, but yeah, it
No,
might be a
that's fine.
hockey
I don't need
frog,
one.
dude.
No, that's fine. I don't need it. It's good. Whatever. Who cares? Fine, Hockey.
Tomorrow
There it is.
on J-Bot's channel. See the latest bear.
Why do it on mine? I don't know.
Because it's a J-Bot thing.
No, that's fine. Don't draw things on my channel and show them off. Just draw rubbish and leave.
I did. I did do that. That's for sure.
Shut up. I actually liked it. I
Hey,
thought it was good.
Santa, what's up? Black Hat
What's up,
says, I think
Santa?
he's like 40. I guess we're talking about Elon Musk. Yeah. Oh, people are in the chat. Holy snap. Holy smokies.
I shared it out, so hopefully.
boy. It is Tuesday. What gives? Yeah, it's just I just decided I wanted to draw.
I had that.
Jason Gate kept me from Topicless, so we had to.
Yes.
General Piggy, what is up? General Piggy owes what, two, three, maybe even 4 pieces of my artwork.
Nice.
So that's my dude.
Piggy. No, I shared it out, so I hope people would come in.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. No, I had that. I just wanted to stream and draw feeling. Man, I keep hitting the wrong button. Was it last night?
Yeah, I was drawing along with you.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. I was watching and just hanging out with you when I was drawing. So
I didn't want to. I knew it was going to be a short stream, and I just wanted to just hang out and kind of just draw.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have anyone on, so I didn't send the link out.
Yeah, when you whatever you did at the end before you stopped the music, it helped.
Okay, well, I listened back to it, and I think I know what it was because I was sitting lower at my computer desk, and my mic's higher up. Plus, I was looking down because my volume was the same as it always is for my mic. So I think if anything, that's what it was. So if I ever play my music, I have to turn the music down lower still. I'm going to do a test run on it and then move my mic down. That way it's closer to me. So that way, because I mean, I don't mind Feed the Ducks, but I'd rather listen to my music and you guys can listen along too. And I don't care if I get copyright struck. So
yeah, it was pretty
good.
I
did listen back, and there was a point where I was like, "Oh, it was really quieter there, and you could hear me, but I was still very quiet because of the mic position."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fanta's allowing it, so we can keep drawing, guys. Thanks, Fanta.
Oh, thanks, Fanta. Appreciate that.
She's the best.
I'm uploading to X.
But yeah, no, I was digging the music. That's why I was like, "Oh no!" when you got fixed and you shut it off, I was like, "Oh, dude, damn!" And I was jamming. I was jamming on that.
Some of it might be a little too heavy, I think, for your taste, but for a lot of people's taste. But
I don't care, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to hear.
Was it Aqua Barbie Girl? Was that what you were playing?
Yes, Hockey. It was Aqua Barbie Girl because Team Barbie.
Yeah. Team Barbie.
We're all just the Barbie girls in a Barbie world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was
Latin
going to do something else. I forgot what it was. It must not be important.
I'm a blonde bimbo girl in a fantasy world.
You're a blonde bimbo girl?
Yep.
I thought you were a guy.
No, you learned something new.
So what are you drawing, J-Bot? What is this? What do we got?
This is a picture of Robin Hood I originally drew for my wife. And now I'm reworking it so I could print it out. Let's see. Let's remove this stuff that I'm working on so we can see the original piece.
Oh,
so
nice.
I just took a photo of it and was like, okay, some things I wanted to change. And so now I'm doing it digitally. But then I can print it out and have my buddy print it nice. I'll probably color it and give it to her for her birthday.
Yeah, it looks good.
I think my computer just froze.
Well, why did you go and do that?
I don't know. It does this sometimes. That like the audio works, but nothing else. I can't click on anything. The keyboard's not working.
Did you have to reboot?
Just to freeze it. It's really.
I'll be right back.
Well, J-Bot's
Oh.
leaving, so if you reboot, you can't get back in.
Oh, that'd be right. Well, I can't do any work.
No,
I'm
you can
just
get
going
back
to lose
in. You
all
just
the stuff that I just did.
oh, that sucks.
Yes, exactly.
Did you? Well, you haven't been on stream long. Did you do a lot?
I forgot to hit save, so I've been working on it all like the last hour. Or so.
Oh, so you're gonna lose a little bit of work then. Yeah. I mean, you can get back in. J-Bot's not leaving, but yeah, it just sucks. You're gonna lose a lot of work. These things happen in life, though, Hockey.
I don't know why it does it. Why does my computer do this sometimes?
How old is it?
6 months.
What? Yeah, it shouldn't be doing that at all.
No, it shouldn't be.
What's
I don't know if it's computer. I don't know if it's Windows 11. I don't know.
what? No, it shouldn't. If it's only 6 months old, it should have appropriate RAM and the drive should be good, and graphics card should be great. Everything should be top notch.
I know, but it just stopped working, except for the audio, obviously, because the audio is working and the internet's working. It's just the screen is not working and anything else. So
The screen isn't
Really
working, and then you might have. Where did you get it? Like Best Buy or something like that?
No, we don't have Best Buy.
Oh, okay. Well, you might have to call, or even hit Luke up. Maybe he works IT, but you might have to take it to like a computer dude and ask.
I
him,
did
like,
get
hey,
it. Yeah, I usually I build them myself, but this is a pre-built, so I might hit them up and say, "Why is it free?" And it's random. I don't know when it's going to happen. So
right.
it won't happen for, it won't happen for like a month, and then it'll happen. So
Yeah, because like I said, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't have any problems. The processor should be great. The RAM should be great. The graphics card should be fantastic. It should run just fine.
yeah,
My computer's, I don't know how, well, maybe like 5 years old, or 6, but the GPU is maybe 12, and mine doesn't freeze. So yeah, something happened.
Let's try unplugging things.
Just unplug it.
There's unplugged stuff.
You just might have to do a reboot, dude. Oh wait, you're moving.
Hey, look at that! It is moving.
What did you do?
I unplugged the screens.
So that might be your issue then.
Yeah, it must be a video card issue. So, oh, and now it's blinking. Okay. Oh.
Did you say, "Hey, Blinken"?
Come on. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Hey,
All
I
right.
think I'm back. Woohoo! Save.
Save it.
Save.
Now I take that back. My Photoshop will act up sometimes, but that's Photoshop. Like that has nothing to do with my computer.
It's all good. It's up. It's up and running.
Good. And you saved it. Nice.
Woo!
Oh,
We're back, people. I
You
could
almost have
see
a-
everyone in chat was like destroyed.
They were freaking out, dude. I was even getting DMs.
I know. I was
crisis
just-
averted.
Yeah, they were screaming out into the darkness. Like, no hockey, no.
Because I drew. Oh, now where's my man? Oh, damn it! No, okay. Because I unplugged, now it's registering my pen as being on a different screen. So now.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
That infuriates me. You have to recalibrate or even like re-unplug and unplug it back in, and
I think I just need to change the work area. So it just.
Yeah, it's infuriating.
I may have to. I'll try and calibrate as well.
We'll see if I have any money from Frog G, and if I do, I might upgrade to a Huion. I mean, my tablet works great, so I don't know. We'll see. but it's an old tablet. My tablet's pretty old.
Yeah.
It's almost 10 years old.
This one
But
is a Huey on. Love it. I do. I really do. Like.
Yeah,
Huey
people
on
like
one.
them. But like I said, if I don't need it, there's really no point.
Thanks, Fanta. Fanta said she was holding her breath. She almost died.
All
That's what I
right,
said.
good job.
Yeah. See, you almost killed Fanta Hockey.
How dare you, sir?
My
Yeah,
computer almost killed
she's a CG darling. What's wrong with you?
She is. I drew this eye.
I see. Funny guy.
So,
Waka waka.
Wacka, wacka. I gotta do a short today. For tomorrow.
I'm working on a video at the moment. Oh, I shouldn't have said that because I probably won't do it now.
Do what?
I was writing a script for some videos. I might start doing videos instead of streaming. So
The algorithm really likes it.
yeah,
The more
And I'm
often
I'm not
not
getting
one.
any guests, so I thought, maybe I'll just make videos.
I told you I'd come on, Hockey.
You've been on heaps of times, and I appreciate it. I didn't want to burden you with coming on.
I'm not doing anything. Frog G, my line art for Frog G is done. I'm at home for a long time to heal. I can draw at my computer desk, all right?
Yeah,
That's fine. You don't want me on? That's fine. I get it. Whatever. I get it. I'm not Michael Bancroft. Fine.
thank goodness.
What's the new day of pencils at dawn? Was that Mondays now?
Monday, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
It's Monday for us, Hockey. I'm answering for him.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Yeah.
I get confused. Sometimes my brain doesn't work and I don't want to do the calculations.
I mean, I did like when it was on Tuesdays because it was kind of like a pre-topic list thing, and I would watch while I ate dinner or something. But also, if you wanted to come on, by the time you're done with Pencils at Dawn, usually there's like 7 people on topic list at that point,
Yeah.
and you don't want to jump on at that point.
I've just finished. Yeah, I've just finished. I was going, jump straight onto another stream. And I'm already drained from that other one. But, well, the whole reason I've changed is because I'm going to the gym now.
Right.
I've worked it out that I do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday because I like those days. And it just, I thought, because if I change it, it means one of the days would have to be on a weekend, and I know I wouldn't go. So
yeah.
What sucks about it though is whenever I start going back to the gym or working out, I do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday also, which is when Monday, our U.S. time, is when you're doing Pencils at Dawn. So I'll miss the show.
It's like it's not an ideal time because
there's a lot of streams. Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Apparently, some Ethan bloke. I don't know who he is.
Well, but dude, look at Tuesdays. Before it was really Luke and me and maybe 1 or 2 other people, but now it's an insane amount of people streaming. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
there are stream hoppers though, so you might.
There are, and we did really
which
well
is
tonight.
nice.
Tonight we had a steady flow tonight, which was really nice. I don't know if Cecil streamed. I don't think he did tonight, so that might be why. But I know Joe Sontag did, and but people bounce back and forth, like you said. Yeah, we were above 10 the whole time, which is nice. Yeah, I think we peaked off at like 22 or 23, which is good. Which I'm comfortable with, especially at my channel, because if there's like 50 people commenting in chat, dude, for me, I would lose it. I wouldn't be able to keep track of anything. Can see it, I have a hard enough time whenever there's like 8 people talking. And I know not everybody chats and comments and stuff, so I don't mind lurkers. I lurk quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, me too.
There's a lot of people on stream.
Panthers got to figure out when she's gonna stream. It's hard. It is difficult, but you got to just do it because everybody's streaming at all times.
Yeah. Hey, some person. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
What's going on?
Person. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. I was going might stream just doing videos might be. We'll see.
Yeah, and with videos, it's really weird. Sometimes you'll get a lot of views, and then sometimes you get like 3, like, and you don't do anything different really. So, but I think it's easier because you can. Let's say it takes you an hour to make the video and post it. You can forget about it then after that. You don't have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about like trying to think of another topic to talk about or entertain the masses and stuff like that. You got a 10-minute video, and you're just done. If it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it'll help. Well, what are you sitting at? Let me see, Hockey. Let me see what you're sitting at.
132. No, 232.
I was gonna say, well, hey, that's actually not bad, dude. I remember when you were under 200. That wasn't that long ago.
Feels like it was ages ago.
I don't think so.
It'll be forever to send out Fanta's work. Did you see that? I haven't sent out that thing yet. I apologize. Sorry.
Oh, the
funguses, yeah.
Syringus funguses. Yeah, I mean, I know you're busy, man. I just, you know.
But last week I didn't have any money, and then I was away, and so
yeah, no, and I get it. I did, like I said, I sent him an extra piece, which I know he'll like, so I don't think he'll be too upset. But that's also why the last auction I even said U.S. only. I'm like, I'm not, I can't do Australia again.
Oh no, it's understandable. Just let him know that it's coming. It should be there very shortly. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, man. But yeah, I'm not going to do it for a while. So Fanta lucked out. She got a lot of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. She got a lot of good stuff too.
I don't mind sending stuff overseas, but because it's not too expensive for me.
Yeah, for some reason it's not that bad for you guys to send it out, but it's weird, really crazy expensive for us to send it to you. So
yeah, it is.
But that's why I wanted to send other things to you on top of it, because it'll justify the cost.
Oh yeah, it just makes it easier. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. So, but you know, I've been sending stuff in a tube because I find that's a little easier to send in a tube, and it's with the tube, it's costing me around about $25. So
that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's still pricey, but it's better than $50 or something.
Well, because that box weighed so much, it was a bit more than 50. But
yeah,
that was my fault. I didn't have to, but I'm like, I'm just gonna send some. I send you some stuff. Plus, I didn't pay you to send out for sharing his funguses, so that's like your payment.
Yeah. No. So good. So yeah, I'll get onto it and I'll
no
that out.
I mean, I'll ask not to bug, but just to find out.
Oh yeah, no, I keep on me. So please. Hells yeah, I got great stuff from Jason.
There you go. Sign up for Hockey's book.
Yeah, do it.
Yes. I'm not sure when it'll be released. Now, I was really pushing for a launch at the end of the month.
Well, you don't want to stress yourself, dude.
Yeah. I was getting a bit stressed, so
yeah.
But you know what? Bugger it. I'll just I'll do little bits and pieces, and I'll get it out. This is a panel. This is a panel from it.
Yeah, I've been drawing a heap load of this Berserker character. I'm really liking him. I'm like, oh, I think that's what my first book might be.
Nice. If you're having fun, do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it in I might do it horizontal. I don't know. Like like the Calvin and Hobbes comic strip books.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Something like that would be, I think, would be pretty cool.
There you go, Jason. Just so you can see what it was. It's hideous. It's terrible.
I like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's a
Really?
checkered
We make that
pattern.
big.
I really don't like it.
I like that.
Dude, that's good, man.
I know Hockey's so hard on himself.
No, the face looks like shit. So, look at that
Well, you
face. It's
Change
terrible.
that.
That
I don't
looks
know. I mean, Barbie's
fine.
faces are pretty
Yeah, what
goofy
are you
looking.
talking about?
I'm not
You're too hard on yourself.
happy with it. So
Hey, you're not happy with it, fine, but I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks good, man.
I mean, especially since it's kind of a parody or a joke. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I do like that checker pattern.
yeah, I like that checker.
Yeah, that came out good.
yeah, well, that was just dumped in. So
I know, but
Who
it
cares,
looks
man?
good on the character.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just did not like it on the gun. I don't like this. So,
Well, you're too hard on yourself.
But again, I haven't really drawn for about a week. I've been away all weekend, and I didn't do a lot of drawing when I was away. So you can take me off, big. So.
Oh, okay.
It's like, please get rid of it.
Yeah. You're awesome, says Fanta.
Yeah, you are awesome.
Awesome. Some things do work, some things don't. So I'm currently happy at how the book's coming out, but I'll probably get to the end and go, oh, it all looks like shit.
And I can't blame you. Like I said, come and just stop staring at stuff too hard. Maybe come back to it. I've done that, you know. I'm like, this is trash. Then I come back maybe like a week later, like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Let's say I could save this. I could do something with this.
I don't give my stuff enough time. I turn it into confetti.
Oh, good.
Like, this is garbage, so I turn it into confetti.
Well,
I just did that. I did that to a piece last night, a couple nights ago.
Oh, did you?
Yep, ripped it up,
No.
and no one's the wiser. Nobody will ever know.
No one knows, do we?
Nope, nobody knows. Ripped it up, tore it up.
Nobody.
Like, confetti in the air, and I was like, woohoo! And I danced.
Throwing at brides.
Well, there's no brides in my bedroom, Hockey. It'd be weird.
Oh. We got to fix that.
Got to save them for the brides then. Put them all in a bag.
I'm trying to find this reference piece. No, I have it on my phone. I can. Oh, you know what? I'll just message it to myself on Facebook.
We're gonna find Jason a bride in California in a couple of months.
Do we? I think I'm good. I was married once. I'm fine. Not again. Okay.
Mail order. We'll do a mail order.
Yeah, she could stay in the mail.
Yeah.
Don't poke any holes in the box.
Mm.
Let me go to Messenger. Me. Yeah, delete some of these. Image. There we go. And where's the reference?
Fanta was asking if you know how many signups you have so far.
Me?
Yes.
I haven't looked for a while. I'll have a look now.
Well, Hockey, I think you're the only one with the pre-launch on that.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah. My book's live. My book's live on tape.
Live on tape.
Yeah, find it. Where is it?
Speaking of tapes.
Not many, only 57. It hasn't moved.
Only 57. That's pretty good, man.
It's pretty good, Hockey.
I'm looking forward to that Kill Them Dead. I think that sounds pretty neat.
It's a good concept.
Yeah. Grabbing, especially with music, different mediums and artistic media and putting it together. That's pretty neat.
Oh,
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, with the black light stuff too. I think that's kind of neat,
Vaccine.
Still a black white from Anthony. He doesn't deserve it.
What?
Take that, Anthony. We're still in black light from Anthony.
Tapestries. It's tapestries.
What am I doing?
And we're here to see the tapestries.
Santa says, I know what you do when you're alone, Jason. You rip up drawings. No.
Yep. That's what I do. Tear them up.
I like how you said no, and it was like capitals with multiple exclamation marks. No.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. I destroy them. That's what they get.
No.
They know what they did. They sucked.
I delete them because I'm all digital.
Yeah. Don't suck, and I won't rip you up.
It's true.
Do you do any traditional stuff, Hockey? Like just for practice or anything?
Oh, yeah. I draw on my sketchbook every day.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Create image in a.
I've been enjoying like with this piece, like doing something traditional or like doing rough pencils traditional, and then because then I could just take a picture of it with my iPad and then just throw it in Procreate and then go over it and kind of fix things that I want to fix. So it's kind of this neat little balance. I've been enjoying that type of stuff.
Very hard to believe, Jason. All my practice, like I practice on a sketchbook. My son's karate is this afternoon, so when he's practicing, I will just sit there and draw. So,
yeah, that's cool.
And I'll choose. Like it depends. I keep practicing faces. I really like drawing faces, but
that's good, man.
Occasionally, I'm just going. I can't draw a face to save my life. So I'm constantly drawing faces, but I'll sit and I'll go, oh, I need to practice hands, or I need to practice drawing something. Yeah, so I just go through stages of practicing different things.
I find that pretty interesting because I'm opposite. Like when I go someplace, I bring my iPad and I draw digital, but when I'm at home, I usually draw traditional.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So I use mine like a mobile studio kind of.
Well, that's the thing. Also, I think the iPad, it's easier to take out and about than a sketch pad, pencil, and an eraser maybe, or inks, and then it's a little more with an iPad. It's just you get in the case, you flip it close, flip it open, you're good, and plus you can do other things on it. So I think it's just a little more convenient. And then when you go home, you're like, man, I've been drawing electronically all day. I want to draw electronically, so you bust out the pencil and paper.
Yeah.
I've got a Samsung tablet that came with a pen, and I bought it for the purpose of drawing on. But I find it harder, really uncomfortable to draw. Like it just feels weird drawing on that. And
they do make screen protectors that have a paper texture type feel.
Well, I just recently got a screen protector that's paper feel, but I still feel weird. I think it might actually be the pen itself. So the stylus I've got is very thick, whereas the Samsung is very thin.
Yeah.
So it's more of a pencil thickness for the Samsung, which is fine. But it just feels weird because when I draw too, I draw with a clutch pencil. So there's weight to it. It's a little slightly thicker. There's weight to it, whereas the Samsung pen S Pen has hardly any weight, and so it's just
I like the S Pen.
Huh. Yeah, the Apple Pencil I like, and I haven't. Blah. If I could fucking talk, man, the words will come out of my face. I haven't done digital before. My wife got me this, and so I have really nothing to compare it to. But I like the Apple Pencil, and I just have the Gen 1 Apple Pencil.
Yeah, I do too.
With the iPad, and I like it. It has a nice weight to it. It feels like a pencil in terms of like weight wise, or like a fancy pen.
So how do you?
I have a little rubber thing on it that slides on pencils, so I have that on it too to kind of give it a little bit of a better grip, make it a little bit fatter. But
So how do you stream your iPad onto here?
so right now, what I'm doing is that I have it hooked up to my Mac
Oh, you
with
have a Mac.
the
Okay.
cable,
Yeah.
and then
You're mirroring it. Okay.
not even. I'm just doing I'm in QuickTime,
Oh, okay.
and then
Yeah, I
I
don't
just
have a
share
Mac.
screen.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have a Mac, so I'd have
Yeah.
to do a different process.
I mean, it might even work, just because it detects it as a camera, is what it does. So I put it in there, say new recording or record movie or new movie recording, and then the screen pops up, and then I just select the input as the iPad because it detects it like as a camera.
Right.
And then right now I'm just sharing the screen just like you would on any
Well, because I know
StreamYard or
Frege
whatever.
did it. Frege did it before with he had an iPad. It was back when Couch Doodles was his channel, and he would like mirror it or something because he had a PC and he had his iPad, so he had to do a couple different steps and connect it that way. I can't remember what he did. I mean, I'm sure if I go online and look it up, I can find it just easily. But
Yeah.
I didn't know if you did it different. But you have a Mac, so that's why.
Yeah, but I'm sure I could probably use what you call it, OBS. I'm sure.
Probably. Well, there was something that I used my iPad as a camera before, but Epoch Cam, I didn't like it. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to draw my iPad all that often, considering I have my tablet, in Photoshop. But I do like Procreate, so.
Yeah, Procreate's a neat tool, man. It's pretty powerful. It's like $15, $20, something like that.
Yeah,
that's it.
I got it for 10 when it was 10.
Yeah,
And is that
it might be 10.
like buy outright? It's not a subscription, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
you buy outright. Yeah, and you get it for life. Yeah, that's what I tell everybody. It's probably the best thing to get, no matter what, because it's like you said, $10 to $20, and you get updates all the time. Like it's perfectly comparable to any other illustration software out there. There's professional comic artists that use it. There's professional digital artists, like artists that use it. It's a really good program for $10.
Graham Nolan uses it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make sense why Photoshop costs so well. Granted, Photoshop, I think you can do more, but still.
Yeah.
Really, it's not charged at 1% or something.
But yeah, no, I've heard it's really good, and it's only on Apple, unfortunately. So.
Yep.
They also have a clip studio for the iPad too.
Yeah, I've got a clip studio for the tablet, so I'm using it. But it has to be subscription based, unfortunately, for the tablet. So I got it when they did a sale recently, so it cost me like $20 for the year. So I thought I can afford $20 for the year. If it was anything more, though, I'm a little annoyed about the whole subscription thing. But.
Yeah, it's obnoxious. But everything's subscription these days. That's how they make more money.
But no, I just don't like it. That reminds me, I've got a gig to do some storyboarding for someone.
Nice.
And they want it as an animatic. So they need to find some storyboarding software. And I asked Bar, and he didn't reply.
Bar is pretty busy, though.
Maybe he has replied by now. But, I will look on Discord and see if
he's always on a bunch of stuff. Asked him to design a Berserker logo for me. He did 4 of them, 4 concepts.
Yeah, he usually does those pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm like, hell yeah, dude. So like, if I have Matt, if I pay Matt to do me a logo, then I'll have to do it. You know what I mean? Then I'll have to put the book out, right?
Yep.
Then it'll make it real, you know?
He did reply, and he said it's Storyboarder, which is a free app. I was actually looking at that one, and if you have,
Ooh.
it links up to what's that software that everyone seems to use for photoing? Photoshop. So you can, but I don't have Photoshop. So I am just going to download that. It's free. So it was made by Wonder Unit. Apparently, I was reading the description of it, and it said, "Yeah, well, this is free because we make movies. We make money making movies. So we just wanted software to go with it." So yeah, it's
Okay,
kind of
that's
funny
pretty-
too because they say in it. Where's this quote? I'll read this funny quote that they were saying about it. It's gonna scroll.
That is kind of, we needed the software, so we made it.
Yeah. He goes, why is Storyboarder free? Storyboarder is niche software. The market is tiny. There's an inverse relationship between the market size and the price we had to charge to make money. We are building this tool for ourselves to make better movies. We make money making movies, not software. We believe creative software should be free. And let's be
Nice.
completely real. I've never known anyone working on dope-ass shit to pay for the software they use anyway. Storyboard Pro, shiny software, shitty software that costs $100,000. Boards and other online software that just allows you to order images and cost a monthly fee. Fuck those guys. and then it's small print. It's small print, and then it goes, and fuck Sony Pictures. They make the worst fucking movies. We don't have. What does that have to do with free software? Not much. But we use free software to make great movies and don't waste money going to see Sony movies. Fuck.
Nice.
And then in more small print, it goes, and fuck David Morin and Gary Vaynerchuk. Ugh. I thought that was funny. So I'm going, okay, you guys win. You win the internet today.
Mhm.
Hello, Dragon Pisces.
Yo, what's up,
Oh, Dragon, what's up?
So I did see him come in, but I started my monologue there. So
You were
Fanta will be
monologuing.
right back. She got to go record a video.
what?
Yeah.
Fanta.
How is everyone? Everyone is
Might be
good.
popular.
Well, I'm okay. I don't know. I don't know how everybody else is doing, but I'm good.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, appreciate you coming by, dude.
I am still alive.
Like Pearl Jam up in here. Let's see here. It says to do that.
I'm still alive.
All right, let me look this up.
Doing good. I went to Sydney over the weekend, and I met up with Adam Kembar, who is in chats a lot.
Oh, Adam Kimber.
And yeah, so because I am working on a comic book with him, and so we discussed the comic book a little bit, and then and his friend is a voice actor who wants to do a anime story. So he
Ooh,
so
anime.
so I've been asked to come on board with that, which means
Cool.
I'm going. Oh, I mean, I don't want to draw anime, but I will. But it's only
multiple
storyboarding
play.
work at the moment. So.
That's cool.
So, yeah, some storyboarding work, which would be quite exciting, actually. So, and I kind of didn't want to say no, because if I do some storyboarding, then I can actually have that as a show reel, so people say, so I can get jobs as a storyboarder.
Yeah,
I go, yeah, I'll do storyboarding.
it's a nice feather in your cap, you know.
Yeah.
Call it macaroni.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna macaroni this shit.
Mm.
I don't see that button anywhere.
I was about to say, and then they keep it macaroni. No, that's keep it separated. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
totally
Or
different.
it could be.
Hey, macaroni.
once again different time.
Well, they did a macaroni version of that song. Someone did.
No, they
Someone
didn't.
Mm.
back in the days of weird internet. Oh, that still happens. Anyway. Hey, macaroni.
I'm getting sick of coloring this thing. I'm like, I was like, yeah, I'll just color this real quick. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, this is Procreate, right?
It is.
I heard that they have a really cool drop color in.
They do. The problem that I run into, or because I'm using this pencil, it doesn't count as like a solid line.
Oh, okay.
So I have to like outline, then drop it in, and then kind of go back and around, and then I'm just like, oh, screw that, I'm just gonna color it. So
Okay.
that's what I've been doing. I'm just coloring it. Like I said, I'm sure there's like you can blah blah blah. It's like yeah, because normally if it's because I'm using this is a 6B pencil brush, so it doesn't see how it's kind of like looks like a pencil. It's kind of
Yeah.
oh,
Yes.
kind of crayon like. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
like it. I like it.
doesn't
Hello,
count.
bird militia.
What's up, bird?
Hey, the bird is the word, homie.
Hello to you.
The void is the void. Thanks for popping on by, man.
The bird's the word. I said the bird, and the bird is the word. Good. Yes, thank you for coming in, joining us on this fine Wednesday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
You go Wednesday? What the freaking hell are you
Wednesday.
doing?
What?
What planet are you on? Same one, just in a different time zone.
Let's do the whole thing that color. That's fine.
When was zippers invented?
When or where?
I don't know.
Okay, let's look up. When was zippers invented?
I feel like they've always been around.
Invented in where? Just tell me. 1893. Okay. Right.
What? Zippers were not invented in 1993.
18.
Oh. Okay, I was gonna say. Why is my iPad not finding my internet?
Yeah. By the 1920s, they would have been well and truly being used by then. So, okay.
Oh, for your story?
Yeah. I didn't really quite, because I'm not a dress designer, so. But I do like the dress that's in this. I was looking at a bunch of flapper dresses, and so I kind of borrowed the ideas from these flapper dresses, and I kind of like the dress. So should be it's a lot of fun.
Did you like tell your wife about the project, or were you just like, was she like, why you keep looking at dresses?
Why are you trying them on too?
Yeah.
No, she is one of my editors. So.
Oh, okay. That's just the way to do it. I was consulting my wife about the Berserker. I'm like, yeah, man. And she's just like, it's not for me. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I started showing her more and more and telling her more about it. And I was like, oh, she's like, oh, okay. I get it now.
Yes.
I already have like the, I was like, oh, cool. I got the outline in my head. I just got to write it down, how it's going to end. And then Berserker 2, if it ever comes out, would be called Bare Knuckle. But it's crazy. I like find myself like I'm like driving to work or I'm driving from work and I'm like, oh man, I could do this in the story and that'd be cool. And I could do this with the design and maybe I'll fight this. And I'm like, all of a sudden I'm home and I'm like, how the fuck did I get here? Like, did I just drive through every red light? Like, shit.
Yeah.
It'd be good like 5 minutes where I'm thinking about it and I'm like, okay, shit, I'm here already? Like, how'd I get here? Oh no. Hoping I like cut anybody off or anything.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's funny. But it happens. I do that too. So, and I don't remember certain parts of this journey.
mm-hmm. Or they'll be like, my wife will be talking to you. Oh man. Odin and Dan. Odin, how long were you back there, dude?
Oh shit.
We have people.
His stuff is off. Dan too. What's up, Dan?
We're here, Dan.
Y'all got some of that live streamer crack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Plague.
Hello.
Odin's gone for he's fell asleep.
Okay, I don't know when Odin came in, dude. I didn't hear nothing. He's probably been back.
Oh, I'm here. I had it muted too, and I was like answering your questions without you knowing.
Oh, how long were you back there, dude?
I don't know, like 20 minutes or something.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Well, I was just sitting here drawing like I was hanging out. Like,
I do that
are they
too, man. I
laughing at my
forget I'm on
jokes?
streams. I'll be on a stream and I'll forget. And I'll just be here drawing. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on lead poisoning. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Like tonight, you forgot you were streaming and that people might be trying to come in. Yeah.
No kidding. I swear I didn't hear anything. I did not hear anything.
That's all good. I don't know how long I can hang out. I'm like,
I'm surprised. Well, you know,
You just got here.
you could have been hanging out for 20 minutes already. Or wasn't it for me?
well, I felt like I was, like I said. Just no one was laughing at my jokes or anything. So nothing new.
Yeah,
That's
right?
usual. Yeah.
It's just like normal life.
Yeah.
Mr. Plagle, how you been?
I'm all right. I'm here.
All right. That's all we can ask for. You're here.
I've been here in the back for like an hour and a half.
Really? I heard his
You'll one
alert.
up me, don't you?
Jason hung up with me on Unhinged, and the next thing I know, it just pushed me into here.
Yeah, I
You're waiting.
had to do stuff.
The little wheel was spinning, and it said "waiting for host."
I had to do stuff.
I'm about 400 away from getting my ticket. Man.
Sweet.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm like radiation and 4 treatments of chemo away from when you get here.
Awesome.
And
I will. I'll make sure I've got plugs so I can charge my batteries.
That's so when you come from the state, that just ask on you.
Is what? What happened?
Yes, so that's when hockey comes, you can piss acid on them because they're going to be all radioactive.
Oh,
That's
that's terrible. I would never do that.
it.
You put it in the
So once
food.
I'm-
That way they don't know.
There you go.
So once I've got that, then I've got to update my passport because it expires next month. They don't like you traveling if it's within only 6 months or whatever. So I've got to update that. And then the rest is spending money. So.
Sweet.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
There should be plenty for us to do.
Sweet. I like it.
Like I said, I'll have board games and all kinds of other stuff too. So
Yeah. I love the board games.
I'm hoping maybe I'll have a 3D printer by then. We can print some He-Man vehicles up for you to take back on the plane with you.
Ooh.
Nice.
I have to create space in my thing. You already collected a whole bunch of stuff for me, so I have to get...
I've got a reasonable cachet.
Yeah. I've only got once. I probably only got one suitcase. I don't know. I'll have to see. I have to see how much I'm allotted in space. No.
Allotted.
Last time I came to the US, I was allowed two 20-kilo bags, and that seems a lot. So it's if I'm allowed that again, yeah, I can bring a second suitcase.
Rebooting.
Damn, there's creeping around in the darkness. Ooh, what's that? I'm still drinking my delicious kombucha. It's very good.
Delicious.
This flavor is really good.
I tried kombucha.
This is what is this flavor? The Pog flavor. Hawaiian Pog. Oh, really? Those are good. Flavors of passion fruit, orange, and guava. I'm curious about the strawberry, coconut, and lime.
We should have like a Pog Slammer.
That's what I thought. It's like Pogs. I'm like, Pogs have a flavor of drink?
Sorry.
They're Big Slammer.
If not, I'll be there to crawl in.
I was thinking, Jay, do you walk around with a white cane?
No.
Okay.
Do you just walk around with your hands out like Frankenstein?
Not totally.
And go honk, 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 honk.
That's only if I approach women. No, I kind of do walk. Sometimes I'll walk with my hands like out a little bit.
Yeah,
like onto my sides.
They're like, what's up with the bassist from Anthrax? He just walks around and goes honk, honk, and grabs people.
Yeah, that's how I say hello.
There's a lady that comes into work who's legally blind, but she doesn't have a cane either. So.
Is she legally blind then, or is she faking it?
Oh, no. Jason, are you faking it?
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah. She probably used to.
That's why you can do all those blind guy videos.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Blind guy draws Daredevil.
It's a gimmick.
Blind guy listens to music.
I get those tens of viewers.
Trying to corner the blind guy art market.
Someone's got it. I don't see anybody else.
Maybe I should. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let me find the bleach so I can put it in my eyes so I can join you.
Mm-hmm.
The bleach.
Bleach it up, yo.
Terrible.
Yo.
Come on, detect my stupid Wi-Fi, you dirty little whore.
Whoa, no. This ain't that kind of show.
Dirty
yes,
hole.
it is. Don't lie to me. Doesn't want to do it.
I wish Ridley Scott would fucking put out his deluxe version of 1492.
Porky's 2?
1492.
Oh.
Meatballs.
Ridley Scott, the Corky's too.
It's the only film of his. It's the only
Wouldn't
film
that
of
be
his that he
great?
hasn't done.
Porky's Street.
You only like that's the only film of his you like? You're just
Did we
really
lose him?
quiet, Plague.
I think we lost him.
He got upset.
I like Alien. That's actually my favorite of the Alien series. Is the first one. So.
Sacrilege.
I agree, actually, but
The first one's
my
very
favorite
good.
Ridley Scott movie is Blade Runner, though.
I didn't like Blade Runner.
There I am.
Sacrilege.
I think I like the idea of Blade Runner more than the actual film. You know, like it all looks cool.
Really?
I mean, is it boring?
I love
Yeah, but does it look cool?
Boring.
Yeah.
It's badass.
It's not boring. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it a bit boring.
It's probably his second best film he's ever made.
It's a good movie.
1492.
People
What's
like
that?
it.
I said after
1492.
1492, right?
No, 1492 is
Gladiator,
good.
though,
But
too.
I wouldn't
Right?
say it's. I wouldn't say 1492 is even in the top 5. No,
Yeah.
number 1 is Alien. Alien is
Alien.
best film he's ever made.
Alien is very good.
I love Alien.
Alien, Blade Runner, The Duelists.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Hail Odin's Dragon Pisces.
Hail, Dragon Pisces. Good to see you.
Dragon Pisces.
Kingdom of Heaven.
Dragon.
The extended
Kingdom of
Like
Heaven's
version.
good.
Dragon Pisces. But
Well, that was a pretty good one. I forgot
Yeah,
he did that movie.
Kingdom of Heaven's really good.
Oh, yeah. King of Heaven. What was that one he did where it was like Matt Damon and Kylo Ren?
Matt
Kylo
Damon.
Ren.
Yeah, well, the guy who plays
Oh.
Kylo Ren, I can't remember his name.
That movie is the worst movie he's ever made.
Yeah, that was such a it was intriguing
Terrible
in
done.
concept, and then it was
Yes.
a horrible movie.
The execution's terrible.
It was.
Because the problem is it needed to have definitive, different perspectives. Because he was trying to like make that Kurosawa movie, the one where it's like it's the same story told from 3 different perspectives.
Right.
And the stories he told, there was only one perspective that was different in the 3. Like the other 2 were the exact same thing, just the other person or whatever. Like
Yeah.
what they happened, and it needed to be more like extreme with the 2 men's perspectives. Like it needed to be more obvious that somebody was an a-hole or somebody was taking advantage of something.
That makes sense. I mean, they were both a-holes, though, so.
Yeah, but it wasn't clear enough, I felt.
I missed the
And
title.
also,
What
like,
was the title of this
dude,
one?
How many
can't remember
times do
what
we
it's-
have to see a full-on rape scene all the way through?
Yeah, that was.
I was like,
That was
ugh.
a bit much. Well, and that was the thing. That was the only thing I remember, like specifically being different. You know, I know there was
Yeah.
other things, but
They
I was
don't know the name
it's
of the
interesting
movie.
from different perspectives. But I'm like, it's still rape, and I don't want to watch it. You know,
yeah. So I don't know.
what was
But,
it called, Dan? I can't remember.
Man, I can't remember. I've tried to block it on my mind. It was
Yeah,
so
I
bad.
know it if I heard it, but yeah, maybe it's for the best.
Is that where Matt Damon had that jacked up mullet?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
I was like, what?
Yeah. I
Who's the
cannot
director
remember
again?
the name of that movie.
That was
Unfortunately,
Ridley
Ridley
Scott.
Scott.
Okay.
And he complained that it was audience's fault that it didn't do well. Like, yeah, technically, yeah, because nobody wanted to watch that thing because it
I don't
was
want
shitty.
to see it.
Yeah.
It's
But
always
I
a
will
good
say,
look to blame your audience.
This is the
I
last
will
duel.
say,
Oh, okay, yeah.
the last duel,
There
and
you
I
go.
will say the title of the film, the actual last duel in it, is probably the best thing about the movie. The last duel in it is amazing. Like that fight sequence between
No.
Damon.
Oh no, he's here.
He
can't hear
just cut out. Yeah, he just cut out.
Oh, okay.
Pop, pop, boop.
There you go.
Sorry,
There you go.
it clipped
That's-
me out for some reason.
Yeah, you're good.
I was
Ridley
saying
Scott's
that last
listening, man.
duel,
Ridley Scott coming for you.
that last duel sequence at the end of the movie is really amazing. But I mean, it's not
Vaguely
worth
remember.
sitting through the other 2.5 hours of the film for it. It's just brutal. Those guys like doing the joust thing, and then they get off their horses, and then they just brutalize each other down with their fists.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay, I remember.
It was
It's
fucking
all muddy
grotesque.
and
Yeah. Like stabbing people's eyes out and shit. It's like fucking crazy.
You're like, finally.
Yeah. One guy was like fighting with like a broken limb. Like literally snapped and just kind of like dangling and shit. It was crazy.
Flopping around. Look, it's flopping.
Yeah.
Floppy.
But
iPad's
yeah,
charging
overall, it was
very
pretty
slowly.
bad. I'm trying to think. There was a
Yes.
Keep cutting out Dan. So.
It's probably this damn
It
stream.
could be, yeah, it could be melon.
Streamlabs
melon.
now, man. Streamlabs.
Blame melon.
Sorry, I had to look. Given that my brain is like kind of like fucking seepage and Swiss cheese lately, I had to go look to see what that fifth Ridley Scott film was that I think is really great. And I don't know how I couldn't remember, because it is pretty damn awesome, and it probably should rank higher, but I think in the top 5 is still pretty good, which is Gladiator.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gladiator's a great film. But I think
I didn't know
Kingdom
you
of
did.
Heaven is a better film, possibly.
Kingdom of Heaven is more like story driven. Gladiator is more
Yeah,
pretty much just what it says.
Yeah, I watch Kingdom of Heaven more often than I watch Gladiator. But I really loved Gladiator. I saw it like 4 times in the theater.
Yeah, I saw it a few times in the theater too.
But yeah, I love 1492, and I don't know, when physical media was a lot bigger of a thing, there was like a whole thing where like he was going through this entire library and doing like Criterions of all of them.
I'll be
like,
back in a
just
jiffy.
really good deluxe ones. And it was right after he did Thelma and Louise, there was talk about them preparing a 1492, and there was going to be like a 4-hour version of it. And I was just like, I want that so bad.
I never saw 1492.
It was great. It's a good movie.
I wonder if I saw it. I remember when it came out in the trailer and stuff.
Yeah.
What's the normal running time on it?
It's like about 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Like an hour and 50 or something like that.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
These days, that's average.
Yeah.
I'll double check. It's literally playing silently in the background right now. Yeah, it's 2.5 hours.
Okay, well that's average too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was shorter. Got Sigourney Weaver in it, the Queen, and all the Spaniards that are on the boat with them are all like really great character actor. They're burning witches right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Dig through that ditches.
Not bad.
Water.
Oh,
Water.
Heretics, burn them.
All right. Get the sketch card out. Video.
it's legend.
Doing video. Legend?
Oh, I forgot he
Yeah.
did Legend.
Yeah, I'm
Legend.
just trying to like go through stuff. I'm like, I know he did tons of movies. I'm like trying to draw. I'm drawing a blank on which one's like, oh,
Legend's good.
1984. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Black Rain.
I'd say, yeah, Black Rain's great too. Legend, I would say, would be number 6 for me.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah, I mean, I like Legend. There's some people who just love it, and I was kind of like, it's good,
And
that's it.
See, the thing with me with that film, it's kind of like, I like Legend, but it's like I like the director's cut, but I think the soundtrack on the theatrical version is superior.
Hmm.
It's just a better soundtrack. Yeah, Tangerine Dream or whatever. I got those 2 awesome like rock ballads on there. It just sounds more fantastical. The other one sounds more like Indiana Jones or Star Wars or something.
Yeah.
It's not as fantasy sounding, I guess. I would even say the theatrical soundtrack of Legend is more fantasy sounding than the Lord of the Rings soundtracks are.
ooh, bold statement.
Yeah, I like this one.
All right, pull that reference back up.
What reference?
Shh, you'll find out on the short tomorrow.
Short.
Yeah, I got to do a short for tomorrow.
Got to put on shorts tomorrow.
No. I have to record a short to upload to YouTube tomorrow.
Oh, I thought we're all wearing shorts tomorrow. Short shorts.
Who wears short shorts?
Jason doesn't wear shorts, right?
No, Jason doesn't wear short shorts.
He should though. They're back in style.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
For guys?
He's been
For
waiting.
guys, especially
Yeah.
for guys.
Guys and women.
Fucking weird, man.
I don't think they ever go out of style
Yeah.
for women, but
They never go to style for women.
yeah, but
Yeah,
for
young
guys,
kids.
it's
Young college
been a
kids.
bit.
Should we start running on the beach and then hugging the ocean while we wear them?
They come in my store all the time, man. I'm like, damn. That ball's gonna fucking fall out or something.
I wonder if we're gonna get that Gladiator 2 movie now.
How would that even work?
They were
dead.
already planning on making it. Well, it's not about him. It's about the son.
His son is dead.
No, the son is alive.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Really?
Oh,
Don't you remember the son is the child of the noble lady?
Oh, okay.
that's
Well, it's not his son.
That's his son.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It is. Washington he tells him it is.
No, that's not his
Him
son.
and her were fooling around. Him and her were fooling around before he was with his wife and everything, and they couldn't be together because he was just like a fucking centurion dude or whatever. And then so he went off on his career in the military, then met his wife within a couple of years or so after that, and then he had his kid with her, and then his family ends up dying or whatever. But during the thing, they said that the one person that she was with was impotent, he couldn't have kids, and that was his kid.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
the kid would be fucked if he was like the incest kid.
I'd have to rewatch the movie. I don't remember this.
You
I
watch
don't remember that at
it
all.
is-
Wow.
It's his bastard kid, but he never knows, and she never, as far as we know, she never tells him.
Yeah, they imply it, and then
And that was
there's a lot of sexual tension.
I even
between.
think, you know what? I think she tells the one dude at the
She
end,
told Joaquin,
the River Phoenix. Yeah, she says
River Phoenix.
said something to him. Yeah, River Phoenix, whatever the fuck, same dude.
Yeah,
But
River
yeah,
walking.
I'm using
through
Jason
Phoenix.
logic. Jason and Matt Barlogic. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. There's this great Anton LaVey looking dude in this 1492 movie too. He's like the master inquisitor.
Master Blaster.
All dressed in
Town.
white with like a black cape.
What are you updating for? No updating. There's no updating.
Someone recently brought in Escape from New York on Blu-ray into the store, and I was like, "This is going home with me."
Yeah.
And I was like, I wish they would have done. I don't know. I wish they would do one last Snake Plissken movie.
I really like. He's too old now, but
That's awesome. Are you kidding me?
no. I was gonna say he's a little too old now, but they because he goes from New York to Cleveland to L.A. and it would have been nice to see in the Cleveland one.
Yeah,
but that took place before L.A. So
yeah,
he's too old.
They can always do a CG one. I'm thinking at the end, the coolest thing to come out of LA was at the end of the movie where he shuts the grid down.
Yeah, he shuts the grid.
So then you do a movie where it's it's pretty much Old Man Snake.
Yeah, it would be Escape from Earth is what it would be called.
Escape from Earth. That would
keep it on Earth, man. They don't need to go to space.
That's what they were saying in the commentary. Was they said the two of them, Carpenter and
Kurt
Russell were saying in the thing that if they made another one, it would be called Escape from Earth because like the Earth now is like a prison because it's all fucking chaos.
That makes sense.
The second one.
Yeah, maybe. I think if they did another one, they could
life is so wonderful.
Just keep it small.
Yeah.
Hello, Black Cat.
And
Cinephile.
And Ghost of Mars was almost the third film, but they ended up changing it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it wasn't.
Cinephile sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, when with Snake Plissken, it's like the character's cooler than the movies. You can put him in like Escape from LA. Like, I was like, what the fuck? But it's still it's Snake Plissken. So I'm like, this movie's awesome.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
So that begs a question: what's the best Carpenter movie?
My favorite Carpenter movie is The Fog.
The Fog. You're the first person I ever heard say that. I like The Fog. I would never say it's my favorite. I like Soul Precinct 13. I probably watched that one the most. Actually.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Really?
I've seen the remake, but I've never seen that one.
Yeah, don't watch the remakes. Nothing like it. Yeah, I mean, not nothing like it, but yeah, you should definitely watch that. It is a good movie.
Yeah, I need to. It's one of those movies that's not available anywhere other than just buying it.
Right.
I should probably just get it,
but my favorite will always be The Thing.
Yeah.
Thing is pretty damn good.
Didn't they do a remake of that one?
Yeah, well, it was a
prequel.
Yeah.
They've never made a remake of The Thing. Technically, they've made a prequel.
Yeah.
And technically, The Thing is a sequel to the original Thing. That
the original.
At least
Thing
that's
is quite different.
How he made it. Yeah, it's really different.
Quite different.
No, I haven't seen the original. That's black and white, isn't it?
Yeah. That's from the 50s, I think.
It's got the guy who was Jaws in the James Bond movies in it.
Yeah.
I think it was Jaws.
And Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. Pretty sure it was him.
Struck my foot. Yeah, the other one I really like is Prince of Darkness.
That one's good. I've only seen that one like twice.
I saw it when I was like 6. It left an impact.
It's got Alice Cooper playing the devil.
The homeless devil.
Yeah. Mouth of Madness is cool too.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched that one in a long time.
Yeah, I watched that one not too long ago. Actually.
The Thing from Outer Space.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, he is a cinephile. I'm assuming that means he gets off on movies. So he knows his movies. James Arness was the original Thing.
Yeah. And Cigarette Burns is pretty good too. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah. That was in that anthology.
Yeah.
Cigarette Burns. Yeah. That was wild.
Yeah.
The movie you can't watch.
Yeah.
And then there's Body Bags.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, it was campy, and one of the stories was pretty good, and the rest of them were pretty bad.
Yeah.
But the in-between stuff with John Carpenter and the morgue, that was the coolest shit ever. I was laughing my ass off. Like all his little puns and stuff.
I feel like back in the day, horror was more fun, you know?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Like jump scares and gross out shit, you know?
There's another film that is a John Carpenter film, but it's kind of like a John Carpenter film the way True Romance is a Quentin Tarantino film.
Oh, right.
And I would say it's the same situation where they're like both executed and they're like very the writer's film, but like another guy directed it, but it still feels like the writer's film, if that makes any sense. And it's a movie called The Eyes of Laura Mars. Have you guys seen that?
Nope. No, never heard of it.
You should check that out. It's crazy.
The Eyes of what?
Eyes of Laura Mars. John Carpenter
Laura
wrote
Mars.
it. Yeah, Eyes of Laura Mars. It's like Faye Dunaway is the lead, and the secondary lead is Tommy Lee Jones. And the premise is that Faye Dunaway is a photographer, and she's taking these, like, she does these photographs. It takes place in the 80s. And she takes these photographs of, like, supermodels in repose of a murder sequence. So, like, people who've been like, killed or whatever. And then, like, shortly afterwards, or no, but this is like around this, at the same time when she's doing the photographs, somebody's being murdered in the exact same fashion somewhere. So then when the photos come out, the police are like, did you witness the murder? Like, how did you know this? Because, like, nobody could see this beforehand. And then the killer finds out that she's doing this, and they start stalking her. And eventually, like, there's, like, a crazy scene where, like, she starts what ends up happening is she starts seeing through the eyes of the killer, killing people she knows and stuff like that. And then eventually there's a scene where she's, like, goes blind because he's stalking her, and she's seeing him stalking her. So she's trying to, like, get away, and she can't see because all she can see is what he sees. Or they see. So it's crazy. And then Tommy Lee Jones plays the investigator, like, working on the case. And so it's pretty good. But he wrote it.
That reminds me of a book by horror writer that's similar to Stephen King. What's his name?
Dean Koontz?
I think it was Dean. It was when he was Dean Arcoots.
Yeah,
he did some horror
The
stuff.
Watchers.
The Watchers.
Yeah, he wrote
good.
one that it was this dude could see. I think it was a dude that could see through the eyes of the killer. So, and then, but I think the killer could see back through the same eyes. So, they could see what the main character was doing. So.
I'm glad you mentioned Dean Koontz because I forgot about The Watchers.
The old Corey Feldman movie?
Yeah, I think it was. Corey Haim, yeah. And I had Michael Ironsides.
Yeah.
And the monster.
Always these pets. Always
the children of the. I think the other one was the Twilight Children, or the Children of the Twilight, or something. Yeah, Gene Kuntz was like, him and Stephen King were like neck and neck for like the longest time. And the way I would describe it is, Stephen King writes rural horror that is very like textured in a small town.
Yeah.
And Dean Koontz writes very urban, track home, sort of poppy horror. It's like more consumable by like a top 20s sort of.
Yeah, it seemed like Dean Koontz had always like some kind of like espionage or like, I don't know, like whodunit kind of feeling. So
yeah, most of his stuff like is like written about places here in Orange County near where I live.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where he's from. He lives in Laguna Beach, which is like the really nice beach city here. There's that and Malibu, I think, are probably the two.
Oh, let's look at the chat. That should look up every once in a while. Dark Theories about cartoons. Have seen a video about those? Let's see. I looked it up to double check, and his name was actually the name was actually a thing from another world. James Arness.
Yeah.
He was Marshall Dillon on Gunsmoke. He was 6'7". Are you?
Dude, I thought he was bigger than that.
Oh, the guy that was.
Is that Jaws?
Oh, if he wasn't Jaws. Then.
Was it James Arness? I don't know. I thought it was that. I have to look that up.
He was a bald guy, wasn't he?
I guess I can switch my camera. Drawing.
I don't think he was a bald guy, but I thought he was one of the. I thought he was either the guy who was Jaws in the James Bond movies, or he was the guy from the Magnificent Seven that was like a giant dude.
Yeah.
Who was also, he was also the guy from the Twilight Zone that had the big. Was it Twilight Zone? The guy. Manos Hands of Fate or whatever, the big giant guy with the giant cranium. Or was that Twilight Zone?
Well, Twilight Zone had the cookbook guy who was really big.
Richie,
was he tall?
It's a cookbook.
A big cranium?
Richard Keel, the guy who plays Jaws.
Yes, Richard Keel. I met him before he passed away.
Yeah, he was the one on Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, we had him at a convention that we did with William Shatner, and it was Shatner's birthday, and Shatner was excited to do the show because we wanted him there to basically only talk about Twilight Zone. He was all about it because it was Twilight Zone.
That's cool. I like this Twilight Zone stuff. Like there's the Terror at 25,000 feet, which is the most famous. But he had that one where he was like doing the fortune teller thing at the cafe.
Yeah.
That one was one of my favorites too.
And I asked him about the other film nobody asked him about, which was Judgment at Nuremberg.
I didn't know about that. World War II
he was
thing?
in Judgment at Nuremberg. Yeah, he played like a witness in the Judgment at Nuremberg. And it was like a super dramatic like scene for him. Like a really big monologue of stuff that he got to say.
That was a Twilight Zone?
No, it was Judgment at Nuremberg. It was like an all-star cast film about the trials of the Nazis at Nuremberg.
Yeah.
He didn't play a Nazi. He played like an American soldier, but he was giving witness to like atrocities or something like that. I can't remember. His performance was really crazy good. I remember when I watched it the first time when I was like in high school. I was like, fuck, Captain Kirk fucking can act his ass off. Like,
yeah. Like he always gets that bad rap for being a bad actor, but I've seen him act really good.
And all people know him. Yeah, all people know him from is the Star Trek stuff, but like, he's done all this other crazy stuff.
I don't think he was a bad actor in Star Trek as much as people think.
Oh, we watched. Me and my wife watched Star Trek. She was never into it. We've been watching them all. We finally went back to watch the original Star Trek, and like he was great. He was amazing in it.
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, he's good.
That whole cast was great. Bones and
Yeah.
Spock.
Yeah, it was really cool. So,
or DeForest
I
Kelly
think they
and
were
Leonard
saying there was some like thing that they said that the reason why he had the weird Kirk cadence is because the scripts were always coming in like really late or something like that, and so he didn't have enough time to like memorize all of them fully. So occasionally he would be on set, would have to try and recall, and he would do that pause thing. He was recalling a line. So it doesn't happen all the time, but like the thing he became known for was like that pause thing.
yeah, I expected a lot more of it when I watched the series. No, he doesn't do it that often.
No. But that's what supposedly was said that was going to happen.
That makes sense.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He's like, I'm
I
surrounded
liked
by
him in Loaded
idiots.
Weapon.
Right. I was gonna say it became his like his thing, his like one of his things that made him famous.
Well, the one that got me always was his like album of like spoken word songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Lucy in the Sky, Rocket Man.
The thing that's crazy is how healthy he looks and how like just energized he is or whatever. Man, but he's in his 90s.
Yeah.
He's in his 90s. Yeah.
Some on a
He
podcast
just went into space last year, so.
I saw him on a podcast like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "You're more spry than most 60-year-olds."
Yeah. Like he's not like hobbling around and shit like most people are at that age. Like they're just their bodies are just breaking down rapidly at that point. Like my mom's like in her late 70s and she's just crippled.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just genetics or what, or maybe he just took care of himself really well. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. He was always in really good shape too.
Yeah.
Like some of those old Twilight Zone ones. I'm like, yeah, he was kind of. It wasn't jacked or anything, but he was for the time.
Yeah, but he was athletic for sure.
Yeah, you could tell he was an athlete.
Like what's his name? The big fitness guru guy who like was like a weightlifter until he passed away. Jack LaLanne or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was in great shape all the way up till he died, and he like lived a really long time. I think he was close to 100. I think.
Yeah, and he was pulling RVs with his teeth and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man, I wish Guillermo del Toro would make his Mountains of Madness movie.
Yeah, what the heck happened with that?
I'm a Cthulhu kid, so I would love to.
Couldn't get the funding. He even had Tom Cruise on board, and he couldn't get the funding. It's crazy.
I think they don't know what people want. Like, I want that. I'm people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's not a Star Wars movie? What?
Yeah.
No.
Or a
That
franchise?
hasn't been done, really. I mean, it's kind of been done.
So
but
how many
not-
women are the leads in this film?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wasn't H.P. Lovecraft a racist?
Pretty much.
He was, but
Everybody back then was.
but the stories are so good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That particular story is not a racist story.
Yeah, you don't find any reason.
So
You know, cancel culture works.
yeah. Well, they made Lovecraft Country.
That's true.
They did. Yeah. It wasn't very good, but it was. No, it wasn't too bad.
I thought it was decent until about
I only saw
halfway
a little
through the
bit.
show.
me and my wife were watching it, and we just
the first 2 hours were great. I liked the first story; it was awesome. But then, like some of the later stuff, it just went off in this weird direction. Where it was like a woman inside of a man's body, and the white woman inside of a black woman. And, like, it was just weird stuff. That was like.
Does this place take place today? Did they make this today? That sounds about right.
It was made recently, but it was
it is
2 years ago.
in like the 1950s.
10 years ago.
Yeah, and there was like stuff that looked like it was going like in a cool direction, and then like it just stopped and was just like this bland sort of ending to it. It was like, well, this is lame.
Yeah, because I think they canceled it. Is what happened. They didn't.
Well, it went its whole run. They just didn't do another season of it or anything.
Oh, okay. I thought they like. Because that's why they cast Kang in that show. Oh, you know, they cast him off of that show.
Yeah.
Cast away.
We got Kang now. I don't know. Is he still Kang? I don't know, man.
I think he might be Kang again. I'm not sure.
Is this the dude that?
He's definitely Kang in season 2 of Loki because they already shot it. But other than that, I don't know.
He was accused of something, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but I think they acquitted him of it. So
smacking them hoes around, dog.
Well, sometime.
I mean, he lost his representation and a bunch of stuff in the process. So it was like holy shit. I don't know. I watched the Ant-Man movie. I didn't think he was that great. I think the guy that was the High Evolutionary was way better.
Yeah, he's really good.
That guy was creepy and fucking evil as fuck.
Yeah,
Also director too, no, you know what I mean, as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think James Gunn can pull some stuff out of people, you know. He's a competent director.
Well, I don't know. I love DC, but I just have no faith in them anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't care less.
Lost faith in.
I think I heard something recently that decided to make the Pattinson Batman the Batman that's the new Batman for the DC universe.
Keep it out of it.
They were gonna have it.
Whatever.
They were gonna have it be separate, but I think they like changed their minds because like they're paring everything down because the whatchamacallit made the Flash made some little money.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I thought you said. I thought you said it made a little money. I'm like, I thought it did crappy.
No, well, it made a little money, but
It made a little money. It keeps it on the jar above the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it, Dan? Did you see Flash?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was just okay. It wasn't terrible, but the CGI was not very good.
Yeah, see what they were talking about.
More,
how like it was like looked weird.
I kind of wanted them. Yeah, like some scenes were just really video gamey, but I was like, I was on chemo, and like, I was having like blood pressure issues, so my vision was all fucked up from the chemo and the blood pressure thing. So even though I was seeing it on a big screen, it was like watching it on a small television because it wasn't super clear. So some of the bad CG I was spared by because I couldn't see it very well. But when it was like a really close-up shot, like a headshot almost, like of some of the stuff, you could see how bad I could still see how bad it was.
Yeah.
But
I saw a lot of stills because I never saw the movie. But
someone put up on Twitter or something the scene where he saves the babies, and I'm going, this can't be real.
That scene was.
He runs
the
up
scene where it was very obvious.
Yeah,
because it was big close-up shots of the babies and stuff.
Yeah, he's running up those bricks. I'm going, okay, because the buildings fall apart. And he's looking at all the babies, goes, oh, that one's about to be stabbed by things. That one's about to do this. That one's going into a flamethrower. He focuses on this one baby, and he gets ready to run, and he runs to the vending machine and eats food. I'm going, what the fuck is that?
Well, he had to he had to eat stuff because he had to keep he's exhausting so much energy. He had to keep eating things.
He
to keep
exhausted my
feeding
energy just seeing that little piece of shit
the engine
created right there. I was going, nah.
Did they ever do that again throughout the movie?
Yeah, he was doing that a lot throughout the movie.
Like, oh, hold on, stop! Let me stop what I'm doing. Let me go eat this. I mean, I guess once in a while or something. That's but to make it like a key, like
the other problem
tonight or something. It's kind of like,
and this is
take you out of the fucking movie.
Before he went to go rescue the kids, he was like at like a Starbucks or something, trying to get something, get like a breakfast sandwich and his coffee, and the guy was being super slow and just kind of just like taking forever, and he was getting all like jittery and shit. He's like, I gotta eat something, and then Bruce Wayne calls him and goes, I need you right now. I need you in fucking Metropolis or wherever the fuck he was at.
The Flash
or
was
Gotham or whatever. So then he had to run from whatever city he was at, like cross country to the other city. And then when he got there, he was like starving. And then there was these people on the side of the street. And he's like, "You're gonna eat that?" It was just like he was constantly eating stuff to like.
Yeah, that's fine if he's eating it between things, but in the middle of rescuing babies, and he decides, and then he shoves his face full of these chocolate. I'm just going, you are. Yeah. This is stupid.
Full of calories.
Snickers paid a lot for that paid advertisement.
Yeah.
It annoyed me.
He should have turned into Danny Trejo though when he ate it all.
He wants to be a flash
He's like,
flash bar.
Better now.
You're not you. Eat your Snickers.
Yeah, it's like you're running a little slow, Flash.
Eats the Snickers and then turns into fucking Superman. You're like, oh, okay. Because it's always an upgrade. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
No, I was just annoyed by that scene. I was going, okay.
Yeah.
No wonder it flopped.
Like I said, I felt like the first 45 minutes was a little bit long. It needed to get to Michael Keaton quicker. Once you're with Michael Keaton in the movie, it's all pretty enjoyable. Like even the CG, it's kind of like, meh. You kind of just go along with it at that point because it's like cool like stuff that's going on. But yeah, like that first hour is a little rough. Like the Justice League fight sequence at the very beginning is all right, but like just the baby scene just goes on a really long time, and I don't know.
PP says, and the shoving the baby in a microwave, let's not forget.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think the best.
He was hungry.
Like the best DC film since maybe some of the early stuff is probably Black Adam. Like I really like Black Adam a lot.
The first Shazam was good.
It's all right.
I liked Black Adam because he was cool, but then also the Justice Society was pretty neat too. Like Hawkman and Dr. Fate. Like they were.
I didn't mind Black Adam. Yeah, it was
the only reason I wanted to see it was Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
Dr. Fate was amazing.
Dr. Fate was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan of the Hawkman portrayal. I just felt he was a complete asshole the whole time.
Yeah.
Like he never really got better. Like I was just like,
you're right.
All right. Well, I gotta go to bed, guys.
Sounds good. I'll probably end it right now. I gotta go to bed too. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Everybody's
I mean, like, make you responsible, man.
Everybody's got to go to bed, and Gerard Perdue has not even found the New World yet.
Oh, it's right in front of his big schnoz.
Right.
His
I want to thank all you guys for hanging out, and thanks everybody for tuning in and stuff.
Yeah.
That was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, we're doing the actual official art department stream tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern time.
How dare
that's why I jumped on tonight. I can't make it tomorrow.
Official.
Oh, boo.
My daughter's in town, but she's staying with her cousins tonight. So
okay. That's a good reason. I'll let it slide.
All right.
I won't.
It's a good excuse. I'll use it.
Unforgivable.
You're dead to me.
Oh man. Well, I was telling Jay that there's gonna be a time where I'm gonna miss a lot because I'm gonna be moving here soon. So
Mm.
yeah.
That's
Cross
gonna be
country.
done.
Young Pisces liked the Suicide Squad sequel. Yeah, that was interesting. And
Yeah,
then
the
he loved
Suicide-
Dr. Fate from the cartoons to Injustice. Yeah, Dr. Fate was pretty dope.
100%.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Same here.
All right.
Night, everybody.
See you.